All right, Mitchell, this quad, this video is for you. I have your quad finished up. So you sent me your little beast 4-inch here because you were having problems with your flight controller. It seems like you've been flying this thing for a while. It's pretty dirty. So that's pretty awesome. I love seeing quads that people are flying for a long time. It's just so awesome because I just am so disappointed with how electronics these days are. They just break or stop working just so easily, and it just sucks so much because this shit's not cheap, you know. You buy a $40 flight controller and then you plug it in once and it works, and then the next time you plug in it just doesn't work and never works again, you know. And it's like, what the hell, man? Shit like that is happening left and right these days. So I love seeing quads that people have had for a long time or have flown for a long time, you know, without having to replace anything. That's pretty awesome. But anyway, I guess your FC finally crapped out. And what you had in there, it looks like, oh yeah, it's a SP Racing F3. So that's I remember when this FC was like the hot shit everybody wanted, but it's pretty old now. That's crazy that it lasted you a long time, you know, or I don't know exactly how long, but I'm sure it was a while. So you had me swap out the flight controller, so we got the new one in here. This is the CL Racing F7 V2 with the MPU 6000. So CL Racing has like a few different ones. They have the F7 with the dual gyro. Oh, actually, I guess there's only two. Yeah, just the dual gyro or the MPU 6000. I'm not a fan of the dual gyro right now because I think it needs some more work, and it can be really sensitive and stuff, and you have to play around with it and change the gyros and stuff. And MPU 6000 is just tried and true, works beautifully, so I try to stick with that. But anyway, nice flight controller for a great price. It's like 30 bucks, 35 bucks, something like that. And they last a long time too. Well, it should. I've seen them last a long time, and I know that this is the same type of flight controller that like Armatan uses for their bind and flies, so you know it's got to be pretty decent. I've never had any problems with CL Racing products, but anyway, I threw on a buzzer for you. I gave you a buzzer, you know, why not? You didn't have one on here, and everybody loves buzzers, so there you go. And let's see. I wasn't sure about the VTX because it looked like it's a bigger one. It looked like a Unify Pro 3 or something, because it's like the full-size one, it looks to me. But there isn't a full-size one that runs just off 5 volts. And I saw that it said 5 volts right there, so I ran it to 5 volts, and it's working on 5 volts. So I don't know, maybe it's the smaller one and I just can't tell because it's underneath the stack here, but I got it hooked up to the 5 volt on the PDB. Man, I haven't said that in a long time. Not a lot of PDBs being used these days. Yeah, so that's running to 5 volts. I got the camera, I kept the same that you had. You had it running to the 12 volt on the PDB. Your receiver, since I did bind it up to my radio, you're gonna have to rebind it, but the bind button's easy to get to right there. I'm sure you know where it's at. Is this a tweaker? This is a tweaker frame, isn't it? I just thought of that name. I don't know why. God, I remember when this frame... It's at least two to 3 years ago. Awesome. So, I'm gonna grab my radio.
Welcome to RTX.
Plug the battery in. There's your video. Not too shabby. A little bit of noise, but not bad. Alright, I have not test hovered this yet, so let's hope for the best. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, nice. That is pretty smooth. Nice. It even has one shot 125 ESCs, and look how nice and smooth it flies. I guarantee it's going to be flying way better than it did before. So anyway, there you go. It's good to go. I'm going to get it boxed up, shipped out, and send it over tracking. Alright, thank you.